Hey Soup, it's Claytano. Thank you guys so much for tuning in, as always. And today I'm going to be teaching you guys how to rune Xiong Fei, the fire panda. Yes, the fusible monster. Alright, now, in this series, I actually go over what they're useful for, what they offer, the pros or cons, the runes, their substat priorities, team combinations, alternatives, and their overall rating at the very end. So there's a lot to get into, so let's just get right into it here. Now keep in mind that as we're going over the information, this information is coming from a endgame player's standpoint, like G3 area standpoint. So I will do my best to give you guys a perspective of early to mid-game players as well, but just keep that in mind as we go along, okay? Because not everything works the same end game as it does it mid, early, beginner, just starting. Okay, so what is Xiong Fei useful for? It is useful for raids. Number one priority, raids. Yes. Second off, it could be used for guild war defense and arena defense, and potentially some necro B10 teams as well, which is really, really amazing for a fusible monster. Thank you, Comp to us. You did a good job on this one. Okay, so what does it offer? It offers a 33% defensive leader skill. That's right here, baby. Yes, ma'am. Okay, now it also offers multiple debuffs. That's through the third skill and the first skill. It gives defense break, glancing, attack break, heal block, whatever else the random harmful effects are. It's great. It's great. And it heals you over time. It heals you over time, okay? So not too bad. Now, what are the pros of Xiong Fei? The pro is that his skill 1 is a defense break. The second one is that he self-cleanses himself and revenges. It's amazing. It's great. Third, he is damaged based on defense. As you can see here, damage according to your defense and the enemy's max HP, which is great. It's great. It's amazing. Okay. This one as well. It's not according to defense. I just kidding. Okay, so this third skill for sure, though, is, which is amazing. Now, that gives plenty of damage options for Xiong Fei. Now, fourth, he is fire element, so that's why he's good on defense occasionally, here and there. 5, he's fusible. We already talked about that. And there's actually a sixth one here that he awakens into resistance, which is perfect for raid 5. Because you want at least, like, what is it? 59% resistance when you go into raids, so that way you have 100% resistance with like a Praha, Sarian, whatever else leader that you might have with you on your team. So it's great, it's perfect, it's beautiful, it's everything you want. Everything you want. Yes, girl. Okay, what are his cons? His heal and revenge unfortunately does get removed quite often in raids. It always feels like as soon as you put it up, the boss just cleanses it right off. Like it's nobody's business, and you're like, well, now I gotta rely on my revenge runes on him to do anything for revenging. And then it never does. So that is one con. Also, the fact that he's just single target is a little bit of a con, but really overall for what he's useful for, it's not that much of a con. Alright. Now, early game, what do you want to use? I would say Despair would be the best option early game. The reason why is because if he's revenging, if he's doing all these different things, he's going to add a stun to that debuff, and he could potentially stun, stun and defense break you all on a revenge turn, which he doesn't even need to move. Okay? That's not bad. It's not bad. Alright. The offset should be guard or energy. Does never hurt to have HP on a tankier monster. Okay? Never hurts. Get that in your minds, okay? His 2 slot, I would say, is either HP or defense. His 4 slot is either crit rate or crit damage, depending on what you have. And his 6 slot is either defense or HP. Just make sure you have at least one of them defense. You can have both of them defense, but not none of them. You could have at least one. 2 is fine. 0, no bueno. Okay. Late game, you definitely want to use him more into violent. He's definitely wanted to be moved into violent late game. Okay, so violent, and his offset should be revenge. If you want to use him specifically for Guild War defense or arena defense, of course, will is always an option, but revenge is probably your best bet. For late game runes, again, 2, 4, 6 is the same. HP or defense, crit damage or crit rate, HP or defense. At least 1 defense, not 2. Okay, we went over that. We don't need to go over that again. Substat priorities. Because you're not building speed slot 2, make sure you put some speed in his substats. I would say at least like 150 plus speed is a good amount to try to attempt to get to. The next one would be if you don't do crit rate slot 4, make sure you get crit rate in the subs. If you don't do crit damage slot 4, make sure you get crit damage in the subs. Then moving on to defense as your next priority, HP, then accuracy. Accuracy is great on Xiong Fei because he does a lot of debuffs. You want to capitalize on that assist score during raids. Yes, you want the top assist score. You want to be like, what am I, just putting the team on my back here with this assist? Like, nobody else wants to drop a debuff down? Like, come on. Like, you want to be able to be that guy. And this will allow you to be that guy. Team combinations. In raids, he's really good next to a Diaz or a Darien, frontline. Really good frontliner. In Guild War defenses, you can put him with like Chaesoon and some sort of other, maybe like Orion, something like that, something other like tanky bruiser, maybe like Camilla or something like that would be great. Really, don't just build him with other squishy monsters. Don't put him with squishy monsters. Build him with other like healers, damage dealing type bruisers. Okay, that's what you want to go for. Some alternatives. Really, Fire Monkey King I would say is the best alternative because that 33% leader skill, and they're great for raids as well. If you don't have Fire Monkey King, I would say that's really the only alternative for Xiong Fei. I mean, you can have the other pandas that have the first skill and the second skill, but who cares? Like, I mean, the other pandas are a little bit too OP. I mean, to be honest, to be quite frank with you, the pandas are pretty good monsters all around, all elements. Overall rating for Xiong Fei, I had a really hard time giving it a 4, so just to drop it down just a slight notch, I put it at a 3.75 out of 5, just for lack of diversity and being like a single target monster. It's really niche in regards to being a raid monster, and it only halfway excels in Guild War D and is really not the best in arena defense either. So that's why it's a little bit less than a 4, but still, like I said, an amazing monster. It's fusible. If you haven't already built one, get one. It's worth it. I would say next to Vermos, Xiong Fei is the next best fusible monster to get, hands down. Okay, anyway guys, if you have somebody that's been wondering how to rune Xiong Fei, definitely share this video with them. If this helps you guys out yourselves, then drop a like, comment, and subscribe, because it definitely helps me out to make more videos. And the next video that I will be making will be the first water videos. We will get into the water monsters and continue our journey of how to runing monsters, starting with Camilla, so on and so forth. As always guys, thank you so much for watching. Stay soupy, don't be potatoes. Peace later, and bye bye.